Welcome to the waiting room. Waiting room. Waiting room. Waiting room.
Waiting room.
Waiting room. We're starting in 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
5 minutes to T minus countdown.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Dude, I ate the Popeye's biscuits with Benno just now. It was amazing, eh. Hi yo, it's too good, fam. You wanted to try Popeye's biscuits? It's amazing. Okay, so I'm looking at my audio recorder, and there's 4 minutes left to entertain you guys. T minus 5 minutes. Sorry, this 4 minutes. Oh shit, I don't feel good. My stomach. I'm about to vomit. I'm about to purge out everything I ate. I ate 3 pieces of chicken. I ate 3 pieces of tenders. I ate 2 biscuits with jam. Oh god, I want to. Ugh. Hey Google, drop some Post Malone. Wait, no. Copyright music. No. It's fine. Also, 3 more minutes till the podcast starts. Okay lah. I don't know what to say lah. Another. Oh my god. You guys can just mute me, honestly. And then when the intro starts. Someone hire me as my voice actor lah. I not that bad, right? I can be the. In a world where dinosaurs never existed, where Premiere Pro never crashed, where Adobe Illustrator was never laggy, when After Effects had an amazing UI, where Audacity was easy to use. Wait, sorry, Audition was easy to use. What else? Where Jaren can actually design. When Jaren gets more clients. Where SG Teens Discuss becomes the podcast. Okay, yeah, I'm out. 2 more minutes. Go and grab some water. Wait for my intro to start. I'll see you guys. Hi guys, welcome to SG Teens Discuss. You guys are early, so you guys deserve my all amazing intro. Play the intro!
Welcome to the live.
Sorry, okay. Also, trigger warning, this episode may contain sensitive topics. So, yeah, if you don't like, click away. Thank you. We're gonna start now. Okay. Does it show on the screen? Dude, we're supposed to surprise Elly. Hide! Elly, hide! Elly, hide! Hide! Elly, hide! Oh my god, why would we mess this up? Okay. Okay, Venom, start the intro. Oh wait,
You guys
sorry, I
already
didn't
saw.
mute. I didn't on your audio. Wait, repeat everything.
Oh, you did? Okay. Hello.
Yeah. Okay, try again.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Can.
Hello.
Can.
Right. Hi guys, welcome to our podcast. SG Teens Discuss, and today we're going to be talking about mental health, and we're going to have a guest to talk through her experiences. And you know what? Without further ado, let's just introduce our guest. All right. So our guest is Elly.
Elly, would you
Alright,
like to
Hi.
introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Elly.
Hi, Elly.
I'm 19. 19. Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Alright.
Before I start the podcast, I wanna. Oh wait, let me. Before I start the podcast, I want to explain that this podcast is for everyone to share their opinions. So if you guys have anything to say, comment in the comment section, and don't throw like the guy you see in the thing. Yeah, please, thank you. And also, me and Benno are not perfect people, so this is why we started the podcast for like we invite guests to like let us know more about the topics. So yeah, if we say something wrong, just excuse us a bit lah, you know. No need to. Yeah, okay.
And yeah.
Okay, let me see how many viewers there are though. 9 viewers. Okay, welcome everybody to the stream. Okay lah, not so stressed. Last time got to 20, now got 9 only. Okay. Hi, legendary. Oh, hi. What's it? And hi, Wei Heng. Hi, Jack Young. Okay. Let's start the podcast. Okay, so first question to Elly. Benno, you go ask lah.
Okay. You wanna start on how did this all started? Like you wanna start your mental health journey, or where you wanna introduce like what happened?
I guess I only like realized how important my mental health was in poly. Like in secondary school, I didn't know. Like I was aware there was a thing called mental health, but I didn't like care much. But I guess like secondary school was when it just went downhill for me. So I was bullied in sec 1, sec 2. Then it got better through as I got older. So that's good.
Wait,
But
do you wanna just start all the way from the start? Then you just slowly progress upwards. Like just tell us the full story so everybody will understand also. Then we can relate with you.
Yeah. How you got bullied in secondary school?
Or like you
What
got
was that
primary
like?
school started before? No.
no, so primary school, no,
Okay.
not really.
Okay.
Primary school, I don't think I remember at all.
Okay. Just go through like the experiences and like maybe some real life examples or something like that. You know what I mean?
I guess secondary school was like I was still finding who I was. Everyone was like figuring out their style and all that. So like we were all like very impressionable teenagers, freaking 13 years old. So I just like, shit, what do I do? It's a new school. You don't know anyone, so you're like, okay, maybe I just stick with this group of people. So it's more like a monkey see, monkey do kind of thing. So you see what they do, you just say, you know, if they do it, that means it's normal. So you just join in.
Right.
But then I was like, okay, I just follow because I was still like not so sure about myself and like what I liked and all that. So I got labeled as a copycat with no originality. And it like really like impacted me a lot. Cause like throughout the whole period of feeling like outcasted by my whole class, I was just like, but she's doing the same thing. He's doing the same thing. But why must you target me? You know? So I would be like, cause people I would see people wearing like, you know, the Gen Sport bag, which is like so trendy in secondary school. I don't know why.
Yeah.
So it's like you have different colors, they have all the keychains and all, and I just be like, oh my god, mom, I want one Gen Sport bag. So I bought one, I ordered one, I was like, okay. I became very basic. Okay, I bought a black bag. I see them folding their skirts, so I folded the skirt also.
And the secondary school stuff.
Yeah, secondary school stuff. So you
Yes,
just like, you just follow.
memories.
Like, oh my god, those glasses damn cute, something like they were those nerdy glasses were like a trend back then for my time.
Mm.
So I bought them and I got so insecure because of them.
Wait,
Because
what?
it's like the black frame one, like on top black frame. It's like a school
Oh,
glasses.
yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, what the? Yeah, dude, Benno, you remember or not? I think you have also.
But I never, but I have it, but I never wear.
Oh,
I think I go wear though.
you went to school
The-
before.
I went to school before. No.
Okay, yeah. Okay, continue. Sorry.
Okay.
Then because of that I got made fun of. So I was like, okay, mom, get me contacts, please.
Oh,
So I started wearing contacts more and more. So I guess whatever they said about me, I just like, okay, I felt the need to change so I could fit in. End up I got called a copycat, and I'm just
but why only you get called copycat?
you don't know until now.
Yes, yeah, actually.
I'm still friends with them lah. Like they're close friends with me now. But like back then we were all like like dumb and young and very impressionable like by what we hear and all that.
Right.
Because we just want to fit in.
Okay, I understand. Okay. Yeah, continue. Then how did it all start? Roll. After sorry.
No, I wanna talk about the secondary school stuff. Like you talk about the bag stuff, right? But I feel like everybody buy their own bag, right? Then they talk like it feels like if like when we talk about it feels them small. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, she said my bag the same, they call me copycat. But then people don't understand, like at that state, right, it was everything. And it can really like affect you mentally if you realize what I'm saying now.
Yeah.
And and some more like few years down the road, right, you will be more insecure about yourself if this grows. So I feel like this shouldn't be the case. How we like say like, oh, she's a copycat, oh, she's that. Yeah. But anyway, right, from there, do you experience more events that affected your mental health? Like
Oh my
maybe
God, my memory is so bad.
like maybe like your class or something. Maybe they like
I guess like sports day.
mm,
Yeah, sports day, like people secondary school you flash your cool class tee with the colours and all that. So we made, I think it was Sec 2 or something. We made our class tee, so it was like basic black and white So our dumb asses really were like, we walked past like the other express class and we're just like, whoa, look at this, we got our class tee ready, you all haven't get it. I felt so bad. Like now that I think about it, I'm just like, oh, why did I do that? Then because we had 2 express classes, so we always have like a feud between them. Like we always like compete against each other. So like, we got our class T first, like, oh my god, we got class T. Then they were like, so what, got class T? Blah, blah. And then like now everything about it is quite stupid, but back then we're just like, oh my god, class T, our identity. Then it's usually the basic colours like black, white and all that.
Right.
So you would see during sports day like a sea of black, a sea of like another colour, and you're just like
yeah.
No identity. But it made me insecure because I was quite down. I didn't really think before I speak.
Right.
So I just wanted so badly to like fit in. So I would just like now that I think about it, I was very irritating.
Oh.
I was just like saying dumb things. I thought I was cool, okay.
Right.
Right.
But it just made me feel more insecure because like I know they were talking shit behind me. Like, they made a group about it and all that. I found out about a group.
Oh my god. Yeah. So they had a whole group dedicated to talking bad about you.
Yeah.
Oh,
then
wow.
I had a classmate who helped me. Like she told me about it, she screenshotted it and she told me about it, and I just like I remember like finding out the message from her and seeing the screenshots, and I was just at home on my bed I started like crying my eyes out. Then it just like impacted me so hard. Like I felt so insecure to go to school even. Yeah.
Actually, I also kind of relate. I mean, like not like fully, because when I was in sec 1, sec 2, so I was like a weird kid, and like not weird as in like that weird, because like I was like those type of weird kids that were like, whenever the teacher asks a question, I'll be like, I know the answer, I know the answer. Then even the teacher will get fed out of me. Like she'll be like, let's give other people a chance, and then everybody would, yeah, everybody would like hate me for that, and then for like a few months in secondary 1, secondary 2, right? Like that period, right? I was like, not like a lot of people didn't talk to me. A lot of people didn't like associate with me, I guess. And yeah, it was hard to make friends back then. Then that really forced me to change. Yeah. Then from then on, all of my actions, right? Like I would think through and do it because of this. Like this. Yeah, this shows how it shapes you.
True.
Mm-hmm.
But look where you are now.
Yeah,
Exactly,
sia.
doing a
Confident
podcast.
bitch.
All right.
Okay. Uh, how should we bring this further?
We we have a question,
Yeah.
Emily. She says that what is one thought you always had? I think you always had that will boost you up if you were feeling down.
Oh my god. Secondary school I didn't really like have that much thought. I was
Then
like,
is there like something as you grow, then you realize like you develop this?
oh yeah. Like now, if you ask me then I would be like, no, like I legit have zero self-esteem, zero like self-confidence and all that. I would get like so insecure about littlest things and all. But now I'm like, I'm still like trying to grow my confidence, but like it's much better than back then. So I'm like, because I see like tweets and quotes and all that, I'm just like, okay, it's true, but like what people say, sure they can say things because it's from their point of view. But you have to remember that you live through your life. They only see you for like maybe that one day or that 1 week or so. But you've lived your life since the start. So like you know what you've been through, you know how far you come. So obviously why should you let it affect you? It's like you come so far already. Why you let one small comment or like a few small comments, like hate comments, bring you down? You're just gonna lose all your progress.
Yeah, that's very true. But one more thing I wanted to ask is like, how did all these like all this criticism, like if like everybody is against you, like how do you deal with all the stress? Or
I
like
cry a lot. I cry a lot. I
I
hide in
think
the toilet a lot. I eat my recess, like during recess I eat alone or like I eat in the toilet or something.
Huh? In the toilet?
Like if I don't eat alone, sometimes I'm too scared. Then I would just not eat at all.
oh
Yeah.
wow.
Okay.
Basically you didn't have anyone to sit next to
Yeah.
or like
Because
talk to.
sometimes some days I did, but then I realized that they were just being fake.
Wow.
Like I mean, yeah, maybe I did something to outside then I didn't know, but back then you won't really like confront face to face kind of thing. Like you're just the kind to like just talk behind their backs, Yeah. Imagine thinking back then, okay?
No, but it's true. There was a point also where there was a few of my friends. I didn't even know they went out without me. All of a sudden, then I found out. Then I realized that they were actually talking bad about me, which like suddenly it's so shocking. Then it just breaks you down. Like you trusted them so much, and then they do that to you. It just
Yeah.
breaks your
Oh my
heart.
god, yeah.
I actually walked in on them talking about me.
Wow, shit.
Like I overheard it because okay, so we had a D&T block.
Wow.
And the D&T block was beside our school barbecue pit, and the barbecue pit had like little huts, so you could sit like benches and all that. So I think it was like a class bonding day. So we were like playing games lah. So I think it was like Running Man or something like that. I can't remember. It was just running around the school. Then I saw like a group of them were at the D&T block. So I went there. I went because there's a bridge above, so you can still like hear them, but you cannot like they cannot see you. You know. So I was walking above.
Yeah.
Then I was like, I heard my name, and I was like, they were talking shit about me, and I was just like,
Wow. But then do you confront them?
No, I ran off and cried.
Ah.
I don't know. I don't think I told them that I was there.
Oh.
I don't know if they know. Like I don't know if they're even listening right now. But
But it's damn bad lah. Your heart sank and like, wow.
Yeah.
I can understand lah. Happened before.
yeah. Then it involved like my childhood best friend also. So obviously I was like even more heartbroken because like we stuck through together like through thick and thin. Then because I was also impressionable, she was also impressionable, so she got easily influenced by like some of the girls in class who were talking shit about me. But I'm kind of glad this happened because it made me and her grow stronger together. Like as we go to Sec 3 and Sec 4, then now in poly also. Because we know to like say to each other if we're not happy about something.
Which is good.
Oh.
My God, Ruben.
Ruben. Oh.
Yeah, in the
Love your
chat. Thank you.
Love your hand.
Yeah, is it your sister?
Wait, who? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's my sister, yeah.
Love you.
Did people make fun of
Yeah.
you for like crying and whatnot?
Oh yes.
Yeah. You wanna talk about that? Like how and what do you feel at that point?
Okay. I was very emotional.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm still very emotional now, but back then, I would just cry, and I do things on impulse. Like I would harm myself on impulse,
Oh.
and that's how they found out about it. So they made fun of how I coped with it, the crying and the harming and all that.
Right.
And I got another label which is emo freak,
Oh,
which
wow.
just impacted me so much. Like, yeah, like Sec 4 also. Sec 4 I was like, okay, I was a bit over it already. But if someone mentions like suddenly like maybe a topic we're talking about, then they say unoriginal or like copying or like emotional or emo freak or whatever, and I just like think back to those moments and I just like I'm not over it.
Yeah. Emo freak. But like self-harm as in what? Like
I
if you don't want to say it's
I
fine,
feel
don't
like-
worry. It's fine.
I want to be very blunt, cutting,
Okay.
like yeah, just to make you feel like you deserve the pain, you know. Yeah.
Okay. So, but like as you grow up, right, do you feel like you found like more better ways to like deal with like all these stressful times and like incidences?
Secondary school, no. Poly, I found better ways. Because secondary school, I felt so alone, and like even I had friends like as we go to upper sec and all that, and like maybe the end of Sec 2, I still felt like I couldn't find someone to confide into. Like I confided into like my I think my mother tongue teacher. Like she saw my arm like one day and she grabbed my arm and she's like, oh, what's this and all that. Then she talked to me about it like after the class ended. Then I think she was the one who told my parents about it, and that's when they found out. Oh shit went down.
Oh my god.
Why do you think that you deserve the pain and not like the other people who bullied you though?
I was like, I still have this mindset where I blame myself for everything.
Oh.
I think like when it feels like when the whole world is against you, you feel like you are at the wrong, right?
Yeah.
Or something like okay.
Yes, yeah, like if like only you're the one facing the problem, then say, other people not facing the
Yeah.
problem, only it's me. Then like maybe I should change. Then it's my fault.
And somehow like everybody's like kind like you, that's what you feel. I mean that's what I feel like everybody's like against you then you feel like, okay, maybe I am in the wrong, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the thing.
Okay, yeah.
So it's very
Yeah.
We've got
contribute.
before we continue, we've got some questions for Elly. Would you be able to tell who's genuine towards you compared to those who don't?
Back then, I didn't know. Like, I legit didn't know. Like, I thought they were just being friendly, and I was like, okay, I will accept the friendliness, because if you're friendly to me, I'm friendly to you. So,
Right.
but
Then
now, wait, sorry.
yeah, but now
Now, let's face it, poly also there are still fake people. Like, I admit I've been fake a few times, because like I heard some shit before, and I just like I didn't know the impression of that person. But then like after a while, I'm like, okay, this person is actually okay. It's just like shit I heard from other people. That's all. Like, yeah. Then I guess the way they talk also. The way
okay,
they
so
talk.
I feel like, okay, so you notice lah, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
I notice, like, I would notice a lot of things, like some signs and all, but I'm just like, I just keep quiet about it first.
Xavier. Fake poly
Fake
people.
people.
No way.
Wait.
So it's like
Yeah,
you can feel it one, like you can feel who's genuine.
Yeah. Like at first you would feel like, oh, they're just friendly, but after a while you just like get a weird vibe. And then I tend to have like a lot of gut feelings. And it hurts when it comes true. Like sometimes I try not to believe like my gut feeling is true. But when it comes true and I'm just like heartbroken.
Yes, yeah. I've got another question, which is in poly, do you find friends who love your personality and give you a boost up when you're down?
Oh yes. I'm glad I made like a lot of genuine friends in poly. Like after like I made a lot of friends, but I found out like who's genuine and who's just there as a friend, not a close friend. So I'm sorry if any of my classmates are listening, but I don't feel so comfortable around my classmates. Like only like one or two or so.
Oh.
Then most of my not genuine, just close friends that I can trust in and like boost me up is like from outside course. Like they're from like CLS, ABE and all that. Oh my god, I said the school name shit. Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah, interesting. Wait. Do you all mind sharing some resources and alternate ways to cope with declining mental illness?
Uni.
Health.
Oh,
Is Uni in
yeah, uni is
Oh, okay, okay,
uni
okay.
is
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
DDP.
Yeah, I know.
Val's class.
Yes. Okay, wait. Do you want to talk about it now, or we can save the question for later? Maybe it'd be like when we
The
focus on
ending.
like maybe at the ending.
Okay. Can.
Okay, wait. Let me copy that question and put it into my docs. Okay. So don't worry, you watch till like you watch till maybe like another 15 minutes, 20 minutes to answer your question. Okay.
Wait, there's another question.
There's another
Why
question.
are you doing your own stream this week when the annual pink dot is happening today?
Didn't you advocate about LGBT just do it? Why not advocate this when it's just a crucial time? Let me think of an answer for that. How do I put it?
I feel like
Sorry, just say.
I feel like we kinda the pink dot, right, is I thought it was happening like today, right?
I thought it happened in the afternoon.
But like,
so I wasn't on social media for like hours.
But I feel like we already like covered.
Yeah, we already covered it. You know what I mean? Like it'll be quite repetitive. Like, like if we do LGBT, right, we would want to do maybe like after in between 3 episodes, like we can do an LGBT part 2 or something like that. It'd be quite repetitive if we do it again. And then like we have to go and search for guests also to
Yeah, but I feel
find-
like maybe our timing was wrong.
yeah, maybe
Yeah.
maybe we should have done mental health, then after that sexual assault, then LGBT. Not
Yeah.
too sure. Let's see. Sorry though. Sorry for
Sorry.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Let's continue with your story, right? So do you do you feel like like during secondary school, do you manage to open up to anybody and talk to them about your problems?
Oh my god. Opening a memory, okay. I guess I had a boyfriend then.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I just be sure. So it was a very toxic relationship. But it was like my way to talk to someone also. Because back then I was too afraid to like approach counselors and all that. So I thought I could confide in them because I felt like if I confided in a classmate, like my friends, they would just like at that one point I still didn't like trust them enough, so they would probably like tell the rest and all that. I think that's what happened. I'm not really sure, my memory is super bad. But I think that it happened at one point. I told someone about it. Then I think that's how they got the hint that I was hurting myself. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Wait, I have a question, but we'll ask that in the next section.
Oh yeah, they got another question. Have you ever built up passive aggression towards any acquaintance you knew, but you couldn't stop feeling that way for a period of time? Passive aggression, okay.
Ooh. I'm told that I'm a very passive aggressive person.
What passive aggressive as in what? Like
I can't. I know I have an explanation, but I suddenly can't remember it now.
is it like passive
Let me
aggressive?
Google
Like
that shit right now.
it's like I don't know. Like the way you speak, is it?
Yeah,
Passive
like
aggressive.
okay. So Google tells me denoting a type of behavior or personality characterized by indirect resistance to the demands and avoidance of direct confrontation. Yeah, sounds like me.
Oh. Okay.
So you do have so you had a built up of like passive aggressiveness.
Yeah, like I guess mostly it's through text. Yeah.
Passive aggressiveness. But
Like,
what does
yeah.
it happen?
When does it happen?
Why does it happen?
I used to be very impatient. Like I didn't know how to handle like waiting and all that.
Right.
So I guess I would get like quite passive aggressive. Or like in terms of the relationship in secondary school, it was like he would say something and I'll be like, oh, so why don't you go with someone then? Or
Oh.
it's so stupid.
Secondary
Oh my
school
god.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Wei Heng says, well, he says, honestly, mental health kind of changed his personality over the years.
Same, bro.
What do you think about it, Elly? Like, how did it change your personality, in a sense?
I guess like in terms of trying to find help for my own mental health, like to find someone to talk to and all that, like professional, like start talking to a school counselor, then I start talking to a school counselor like end of year 2. Yeah, end of year 2. Yeah, so from year 1 secondary school I was very shy, very timid. And then I was a very introverted person.
Right.
Yeah, but then now when I entered poly, I started growing out my shell even more. Like if I had an opportunity to do like an event or something, I just take it. Even though like okay, the first time I had an event, I was so scared to like um join because I didn't know anyone. Then I was so like scared that people would be like, oh my god, who is she? Like why she joined? Like she's a like very few people from my school join and all that. And so like you know what, screw it, I won't get another chance like that. So I just joined. But I guess in terms of mental health, I guess. Wait, oh my god, wait. In terms of like mental health, yeah, in terms of like mental health, it just made me very like low self-esteem. I had no confidence to join, like because it was like a Halloween event, so it was like makeup.
Yeah.
Then I really was like I was so into makeup, but I was like not confident on my skills. So from there, I was not confident of anything. I wasn't confident of talking to people also. But no regrets now.
So
Yeah,
now
you
it's
say
sorry, Benno, just
yeah. Yeah, you say you were not that confident, right? But then like how do you like find the people find like the confidence to like meet people that you could trust and like be, and how do you knew that they were also genuine, or you can trust them? Or do you like just try because you
Uh,
really didn't know?
I just try. I guess I just strike up a convo. But I guess in terms of the event that I joined without like knowing anyone was it was called a freak show.
yeah, yeah.
Then I went to
I
the
have
club
the shirt.
room.
I have the shirt.
Yeah, no, this one was like way before you guys came into SP.
Ah, okay.
Uh,
Okay.
It's okay, it's
so
okay.
like I didn't know anyone, but I went into the club room. I met like one of my friends that I know from SFL, and she's like, I said, oh my god, can you like wait with me because I don't know anyone? And she's like, oh, but I'm just here to collect a t-shirt, but I can introduce you to like my one of my friends or something here. So she
Mm.
introduced me to someone, and that someone was like from now they're in Met she was like, oh, here's so and so, like, okay, be friends, bye bye, I need to go already. I need to go out. So yeah, then I started talking. It was so awkward at first because she looked like a very like popular girl. She was wearing like she was confident in what she was wearing and all that.
Mm.
And I was just like, I think I was there with t-shirt and jeans, and I was just like, cool. So obviously I was like insecure about what I wore.
Right.
So but she was actually very nice, very friendly, and we got closer through it. Like I met a lot of people through the event, and because of her, so like she's like, oh, this is my friend. This is that one so and so and all. And I was like, oh, okay, sure. Then that's just how I made friends back then.
Right.
Like
Mm.
I had to have someone to help me approach. But now I'm like I would approach them.
Which is good lah, which is good. Actually, I kind of
Yeah.
see also. Interesting. Yeah. Then maybe okay, guys. I went. Sorry. Like we will. I'm gonna open the link to join the Zoom very soon. Once we end this, once we finish about Elly's story and like finish up with some questions, and then after that we'll be talking about maybe how we can cope with mental health and some maybe more in depth, maybe a bit of sensitive questions here and there, and then after that we invite the rest of the we open the link again to join the call, and then yeah, we can just sum it up from there. But yeah, this is how just the life will go. Okay, so since like you talk about your mental health, right? And like I know that like the Asian society, mental health is quite like a taboo in the Asian society also, right? Especially like the older generations and whatnot. Like, what are your parents' take on your mental health?
Mm, I don't think they're that aware of like
Mm.
what I go through, like what I went through. They just know that one part where I was told on by my teacher, and they're like pissed off and upset, and then they would say like they said very hurtful things. So it just made me feel so detached from my parents. Yeah. Because I guess they didn't know how to cope with it also. Like, they didn't know how to react properly to it. So then my first thing was like because Asian parents, they will hit kids, they will hit their kids.
Yeah,
Discipline
I've got
them.
many. I've got many meetings.
Yeah, and
I
especially
can
when
relate.
you're younger, so they're
Yeah,
just like their
I
first
used to run
reaction
around
is
the
to
house.
hit. Yeah, freaking like playing chickens, yeah, like running away, like no.
You cry some more.
Yeah, oh my god, then you're like,
Then you
don't
need
cry,
to
don't
hold
cry.
your cry. You need to.
You cry, they beat also. Okay, I don't know.
They're like, why you never cry? Then you cry, they're like, why you cry? Why you cry? And you're
But
just
they
like,
just
what you want me to do?
You never cry. I'm not scared, is it? Not scared. I beat you more. Bah!
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh
that's
my
why.
god. What do they want us to do?
But it was, I had like a running course inside the house.
Uh-huh.
Whenever,
Oh, wait.
yeah, it'll be damn funny. So like my mom and my dad were like, oh, you want beating? Then they were like go inside to like search for like a weapon.
Then you know where to go already.
I'm like, okay, I'm running.
Go to your parents.
I'm running. I'm gone. I'm gone.
Bro, I've locked myself like in my room or my toilet before, and I'm just like, no, don't open.
So they have the keys to like my room.
Yeah,
So
that's
if I
why.
lock my room, right, it's a dead end. So that is not something.
Did you jump over the sofa before?
Yeah.
Bro, I climbed across the sofa before.
No, but for me, it's like this tiny table. Then they cannot like reach. Then I'm just like, oh no.
But
Damn
yeah,
stuff
then it
like
got to
that.
one day where I can hold a cane, so it's fine.
Oh my god, I hit
What?
the cane before.
Oh.
I
Hit the cane.
like I hide the cane before.
Oh, hit the cane.
Like I think more than 10 times or something. Then she
Yeah.
asked me where, then she like, okay, it's okay, I can buy a new one. I'm just like then I hid it
No!
again.
They have like
I hide it
weapons.
again.
They will take like
Yeah.
ruler or like hanger or like
Oh,
your PS4, they fucking take then they
well, choose the top 3: hangers, belts, or cane.
Yeah, wow.
No, my parents very creative. They say, oh, you hide the cane. Then they go down. They find a nice, like, the branches,
Oh
the
my
nice
god!
branches. They come back home. They're like, hey.
Wait, what the
Then outside we have pots now. We have pots. Then they just pop at the pot. And they say, hey.
They go down all the way?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was damn funny. But it was like just to like scare us.
Okay, back then we were damn scared, but now we think about it, we're just like, oh my god.
Yeah. Okay, back to more talking. Okay. What kind of like things that parents say that hurt you?
Useless, worthless, disgrace,
Wow.
disappointment. Okay, that was back then, but now they don't like.
Oh, but now they
Like one
understand.
parent stop, the other one no.
Okay.
That's like one parent. My mom was like more willing to like learn about all this. Like I still can't bring myself to talk about my mental health to her, but like other topics she's like willing to learn and all that. And I was like, okay, sure.
But
Then yeah, she's more open about it.
did she disagree a lot? Or like on not a lot of things you say?
For mental health, is it?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm thinking about talking to her about it. Maybe tomorrow.
Ooh.
Like opening up to her about it. Because she doesn't know that I'm seeing a school counselor. Yeah. She doesn't know that. Like she only like because I was circuit breaker, I was at home a lot. So there was sometimes my parents caught me breaking down over my FYP.
Right.
So the first reaction my dad had was to scold me. And then the next few days until now he just makes fun of me. Like, oh what, you not happy, you can cry again. Speak of the devil and he shall come. Okay. Yeah. Wait, what did I say? What did I say?
You talk about your dad?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
he made fun of me crying, and it just made me feel shittier.
Yeah, wow. I thought like they will support you, right? Then like they just what? Wait, how did they like? What is the a scenario that happened? Like how did they make fun of you?
Okay, so it was like during fasting month, so we were about to break fast, but I had no appetite. So I just went out of my room, I sat on the sofa, and then my mom was like asking me like why so quiet and all that. And when she asked that, I started crying.
Oh,
And my dad was just like, why are you crying? Why? My mom was just like, why are you crying? Like, did someone like say something to you? And just like, oh, it's just my FYP group. It's just very like stressful and all that, like the workload. Then she would, in a way, she would comfort me, but also make fun of me. But uh, my dad was at least like my sister was like telling them to like, hey, don't disturb her and all, let her like calm down first or something. Then my mom would just be like, oh, just go to the toilet, wash your face first, freshen out. Then I'm like, okay. I went to the toilet, I just continued crying for like 10 minutes.
oh.
Then I was like, I come out. Then, bro, I came out, I washed my face already, calm down. Then they were like, finish crying already? Finish crying? Can eat already?
Ah, oh my god,
I got so annoyed.
it happens. I think.
I mean, yeah, I mean, like we say in the Harvin podcast, I feel like there's a big gap in the generation. I feel like that's why like the safest place to go was like friends instead of
Yeah,
family, and that's why if yeah.
but do you think like it's cause your parents don't know how to express, like don't know how to express their, I don't know. Maybe like cause like dads, right? They don't want to show their vulnerable side, you know. So they just act like they don't. Yeah. Did he felt that way, or did he really feel like why you cry? You know what I mean?
I felt like he always makes fun of me when I like get emotional.
Ah.
Toxic masculinity.
But
Okay,
my
next
yeah,
topic.
my dad also okay. My dad also does that, which is them. But then for me, it's like funny, because like
Yeah.
I'll be doing like the dumbbell presses, and then all of a sudden when I'm doing the dumbbell presses, he like comes, he like, "Oi, so light." Then he walks away. And I'm like, oh my god,
Dude, my dad always does
why?
that.
Then I need to like look at the way that I check. Oh my god.
But he say he's joking, alright?
Yeah. Obviously, it's all like banter and stuff.
Ah.
Oh my god. But one of our comments says, it make it difficult for me to trust people. I also have a very negative toxic mindset, which I cannot change at all.
Oh, Wei Heng, do you want to come in and talk later? Okay, I'll wait for you to
Maybe,
reply. I think Legendarian wants to come in also later. Okay.
You show aggression, but you don't show it openly.
could be related to own self pride or ego.
I think he was explaining passive aggressive.
Oh yeah, I think it's
Oh yeah. Oh, thanks for describing me, bro.
Hey, Wei Heng, why you don't want to? Okay, that's fine.
I his camera shy, I guess.
Okay, okay, yeah. Should we open it now? I think.
Yeah, I think you should open it.
Okay, let me find the link. Invite, copy link. Okay, I'm sending the link if you want to. I don't know, today very little people, so if you all want to join, you can join. There you go, that's the link, fam. Click it. There be my podcast. Please don't do what happened last time.
No, I don't think there would be anything like last time. Hopefully.
Today is much more
But
relaxed.
how? Yeah, but when you say your FYP, you like you stress about FYP. Oh my god, what? How? I'm scared about FYP.
Because no, like mine is because shit, I really hope like none of my classmates are watching.
Nah, okay. Then
Because
you don't need to say. I think I understand already.
no, but like my whole class like knows the beef between me and my group leader.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't even that actually there's no beef, it's just like we cannot work with each other.
Veno, it sounds a bit familiar.
Who? I don't know. I don't know.
I was waiting for suddenly like that time Alex Min came. It's like do your submission.
Oh.
But Alex is not my leader, no.
Wow. FYP for I hope we can do that well lah.
No, I hope y'all can do it in school because it's so hard to do it at home. And like the
Yeah,
stress
so
also comes from being at home.
now also now they are getting a lot of cases, right? Again. Yeah, they had first they had 100 cases. Which was yesterday if I'm not wrong. And then
Then
today
one of them visited Vivo City or something like that, right?
yeah.
Oh, they
But
visited a lot of malls.
yeah, then today is 300.
300 Singaporeans or what?
Yeah.
Huh?
No, 300 cases. I'm not sure which one is which.
Yeah, but hey,
But oh my god, it's getting higher and higher.
Legendary,
again.
you want to join or not? If not, we go on to the next topic already. Does anybody want to join? Join the podcast. Don't need be shy lah. If you want off your camera, so can lah.
Yeah lah, can just audio only.
Audio, then you share.
Come on, don't be shy.
Yeah, just don't come in and say, hey, the top right guy like girls, yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, the top left guy, the hair ugly, yeah. Okay. Legend say he's downloading. Okay.
Oh shit.
Are you downloading Zoom for this?
I wanted to also okay, like while they downloading, let's talk about like mental health. Like, as in, do you think like mental health, like everyone, how do I put this? Everyone has everyone has a mental health. Like, wait, that doesn't make any sense at all. Wait,
Everyone has a mental health. What do you
wait,
mean? I
like
don't get it. It's mental and physical health.
like
Okay, we all have
tolerance kind of thing. I don't know how to put it.
tolerance. Oh, you mean like ways to deal with problems when they face mentally? Is it?
Or like how much stress or something they can handle, is it?
Yeah.
Maybe there. Because a lot of people I know are basically the way they deal with stress is like exercising.
Oh,
It's crazy. Yeah, like just like pump me out at the gym. But then
that's shook, bro.
yeah, that is true. Honestly, like I also developed that habit. But then the thing is, sometimes like we were talking about this way back. Like me and you guys are. Sometimes some people don't have time to like exercise. They are just like they have to do work. Then after this, need to do that work. Need to do this work. Need to go to job. You know, that kind of stuff. Yeah. So
Yeah.
how do you cope? How do you cope when it's so like, oh shit, need to do this, need to do that, need to do that.
Oh
I
my
hope
god,
they take mental health days, man.
dude, Chingy is here. Wow.
Who?
Dude, that is so cool, leh. Lo Ching. Dude, that is my primary school friend. Oh wow, that is damn cool. Oh my god.
Oh my god, thank you for hosting talks like this to talk about topics which are hard for Singaporeans to talk about. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support.
Aww.
You know, handsome.
Oh wait, the guy coming in already. I admit, he's my
which
secondary
guy?
school friend.
Lo Chingy?
No, this what's up, man? Dude, I forgot his name. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. But you're still connecting to the audio though.
Hit the Kwan.
Yeah, is he connecting to the audio?
Yeah, he's still connecting.
Dude, he was your primary school friend, is he? Or
No,
secondary school?
Chingy was my primary school friend.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's so cool. I have a primary school friend, then I met him at SP all of a sudden. And then I was like, yo, let's go back to your place, play some Xbox, because that's when I love to like that's where my love for gaming came in. And then he's like, bro, now I live at Choa Chu Kang. I'm like, oh my god, you shifted house. Like I live in Woodlands, so basically all my friends live there. So he shifted house. It was damn sad. It's like,
So you go to poly, you meet friends that you never thought you meet again.
oh.
Is my guy still connecting to the audio? You good fam.
I think if you can't connect, it's alright. Then we just have to.
No,
I'm so sorry, but we have
Benno,
to.
I want people to talk.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Oi, what's up, man?
Oh, yo, what's up, Jaren?
Hi. Hey, I forgot your name.
Hello.
I
Hey, it's
forgot.
been walao, eh.
What's the name
Hey,
again?
I'm your secondary friend for like 4 years
Wait, is
straight.
it Wei Chen? Ah,
Eh,
fuck.
not friend, more classmate.
Yeah.
We were friends, but yeah, look where we at now.
Okay, calm down. Wait, what's your name? I forgot already, sorry. Just introduce yourself.
Okay, yeah, Wei Chuan.
Wei Chen. Right, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean my voice is lagging right now,
Just
but
forget him.
No, it's
yeah,
fine,
true.
It's good.
It's good. No, it's fine.
Okay, my name is Wei Chuan.
Okay, so what do you want to talk about?
So what Benno said just now about like you know the
Wait, hold up, wait. Can you
how
like
you don't huh?
off your fan? It's like
Oh yeah,
not.
sure.
And then you bring your camera
Okay.
down a bit.
So
It's a laptop.
okay, sure.
Jaren,
Yes. Nice.
videographer.
So you know how Benno was saying about how you don't have time to exercise when you're like having the final year project, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also feel the same way ever since my final year project started.
Mhm.
Like,
Oh.
oh my god, I hate hearing my voice delay after this.
Just pause the YouTube live,
Okay, pause the you. Okay, okay, sure.
Hey, isn't he your batch
Who?
My
in secondary school friend?
Yeah?
wait, what?
Then you doing FYP already?
No lah. Wei Chen, what you doing?
Oh, well, currently I'm FYP, but I guess next week will be my home-based learning week.
Oh, wait, FYP?
Yeah, cause my I mean, cause of COVID lah, my internship changed to FYP just like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so basically, since FYP is now ongoing, I never had the time to exercise cause I always come back like 5+, never really have the time. Like the moment I want to come back, I just want to rest and I guess sleep.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can get tiring sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true.
Wei Chen, I think in secondary school there was a lot of like stress, right, you face. I can see in secondary school.
Yeah.
You
I
wanna,
mean,
like-
especially since it started from set 3 onward. Set 3, I wasted a lot of my year lah, basically.
Wait, you wanna explain like what happened and how you felt?
I mean, one of them you know, another you don't really know.
Talk about it like I know but the viewer don't know, it's fine.
I mean,
If you
I
don't
guess I can share, but I won't disclose her name.
don't disclose it.
Yeah.
Don't disclose it.
Yeah,
No.
I won't. Okay, so basically, you know the set 3 cam, right?
Right.
Yeah, set 3 cam, I was chasing, one of set 3, our set 3 classmates.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, who's was a best friend of someone I was close to, I used to. So basically, I chased her, and along the way, I became really creepy.
Right.
Yeah, so I approached her in a very like weird way, and I guess to the point where she felt uncomfortable. And that was probably in day 2.
Right, okay.
And like after we can't talk to each other because she was starting to avoid me. Then we basically just separated from there. Like our classmates just separated us, and from there I sort of got bullied by some of our classmates.
Yeah.
Bullied
as in how? I forgot.
I mean, like,
so
so basically because I failed to failed to chase her in a way. They started to become like either aggressive or just passive aggressive towards me. Right. And I could tell by their actions and their facial expressions.
Yeah.
You know that one time where we were playing that ball game, right?
I don't.
and we were trying to like pass the ball to one another. And then one of them, I just call him K. He would just like force down the ball like forcefully on my hand.
Oh.
Yeah, so I guess that is a really close sign of aggression.
Like that, the bully, is it that one?
Yeah, but I mean,
So like, how did
I mean now we're cool
but how did the bully like affect your mental health in a sense?
I guess in a sense it started like my endless cycle of self-consciousness. And that set 3 was really like it reached the peak for me. That's why I really felt alone during most of my set 3 life. And also since I've never had a mentor figure or a older brother figure.
Right.
Yeah, I guess there was a role model of mine. You know Savage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a role model to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Even though like, you know, we tried to meet up like a few times, even though each time it was really hard for him to get back to me.
Right.
So I just sort of gave up lah. And cause I used to, when I always talk to my friends, I use a lot of pull but not enough push.
Pull but not enough push?
Yeah, cause I would get to know them more, but they don't really get to know me more in a sense.
Right. Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And I guess another one reason why set 3 has led me to a year of depression is because of my toxic relationship with my dad lah. Like, you know, some of y'all.
Elaborate.
Okay.
Like don't need go so deep, it's fine. Just like just touch the surface.
I mean, I don't mind going that deep if, you know, the podcast allows it.
Okay, yeah, maybe don't need to go super deep.
Okay, yeah,
just
sure.
describe,
Yeah, so set 3, my dad was really in a bad place ever since my mother passed away when I was still in primary 3. And I guess during that period, my dad was pretty strict on me and quite harsh.
Oh yeah, I remember you tell me about it.
When I was sitting right beside you. Okay.
Like in
but
physics
still,
class, I sit beside you.
Yeah.
Because honestly, right, that time, that period, I saw like you were not doing well. Then I just tried to talk to you a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can continue your story. It's fine.
Yeah. So he would start with, it all started with verbal, like I guess verbal bullying. Then it slowly became more physical.
Oh.
And by physical, I would say he started like dragging my wrist to the way he wants. Like to wherever, And there was this one night which was really one of the worst nights I ever had.
Right.
We were still awake overnight, and it was, I guess, probably raining heavily at the time. And we had a very large argument to the point where I saw him crying, like breaking down. It might sound really bad lah, but he basically gave me the impression at that moment that he broke down like a baby, like a full grown ass man crying like a baby. There was also this other night which gave me like a bit of mental trauma for a good year and a half. So one night I just didn't want to stay in the same room as him because at the time I still didn't have my room, which is what I'm currently at right now. I was still sleeping in the same room as him.
Yeah.
And basically, we always, as weird as it might sound, we slept in the same like master bed.
Yeah, right.
So just the night, I just don't feel like sleeping right beside him, so I just slept on a mattress on the floor. And he argued about me sleeping on the mattress and sleeping right beside him instead, but I refused. Like I just couldn't be bothered.
Mm.
And from there, I just left the room and went to my sister's room to sleep instead.
Right.
And before I even got the chance to open the door, he just dragged me from the floor, from basically in front of a room, all the way back to his room.
Oh wow.
And at the moment, I still didn't want to, sleep beside him. So I basically slept on the mattress again. And I guess from there, I felt some, like, I was sleeping on one side. Then I felt a force, like, how to say, I can felt the force at one side of my head. And it felt like he was stepping on my head. And I guess that gave me a bit of like head trauma lah.
Right.
And I guess from there it was still a bit physical, but now he's getting like a lot better, even though lately there has still been a lot of like daily quarrels between just family members lah.
But is it cause like he was facing issues at that time, or like he was?
I guess, I mean, most of the stress should have come from work because he was basically the only one like providing for the family.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, because no mother lah.
Yeah, understand. But if you guys have any questions for Elly or Wei Chuan, go ahead and like comment down. Then if they're comfortable, you guys can ask. But like, how did this like whole situation and like the Sec 3, Sec 4 O-level period and like the bullying in school, how did it all amount up to like affect your mental health? And is it like what, like, how do I put it, like how bad did it affect you in a sense?
It affected me to the point where I just would close myself out to others, even though some were like, how to say, genuinely good people. At that time, since my mindset was like so negative and toxic, I just felt like the whole class was against me.
Right.
And I guess one of them that I managed to open up to is Jia Wei, my table mate.
Oh, yeah. Jia Wei.
Yeah. Because Jia Wei was really one of a kind. Yeah, he was one that you could say is quite an introvert, but he still managed to maintain a friendly relationship through the whole class, basically.
Interesting. Okay. Wow. Do you guys have any questions, by the way?
No, but just like Elly, right? Elly also felt felt like the whole class was against you at one point, also, right?
Yeah.
I think that is quite reoccurring.
Yeah.
When people like feel very stressed out in situations.
But you didn't have any like how do I put it, like how do you cope with all this like stress and whatnot?
Step 4, like, it helped out a lot. I think is part of the reason is I often visit the school counselor.
Right. Yeah, I saw.
I always visit her like almost every recess time. And sometimes like it's very hard to find time to eat. Especially since there was this period, right, where I would just tapao my food and just eat in class when there are lesser people around, because I'm just that self-conscious. And I would say even right now, I still haven't fully got over that self-conscious yet, because when it comes to my confidence, right, it's very inconsistent. There will be like consecutive days where my confidence is at its peak, but then like just one day after it just dropped like really fast.
Right.
And then it's like, cycle, like endless cycle.
Okay.
I would say I got past my mental trauma, and me and my father's relationship is okay now.
Which is good lah.
And yeah, it's good. But I still haven't got past that barrier of like feeling like I shouldn't give a shit about what people think about me and their judgment.
I think it will always be there like. It's just how much you sort of think about it lah.
How much you bothered, I
Yeah,
guess.
how much you bother to
like,
control it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially
And,
since yeah.
Yeah.
No, just
continue.
Okay. So it basically amounts to how you show yourself to people lah. Like sometimes it's really hard to put on a brave front all the time, especially since I'm one of those types that hate like crying or breaking down in front of people, even like my closest friends. Yeah, I just can't do it. Like part of me just don't want to.
Okay. Benno, you wanted to say something?
No, I just wanted to say that actually there was this celebrity, you guys probably know him. He's like Jaden Smith, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, he literally his father described him as someone that is really unbothered.
Yeah,
Like he doesn't
I saw.
he doesn't care about like what people think. And you can see how he progressed. Like from first he was like such a karate kid, you know, like good boy. So and he slowly went down like, oh, I'm gonna do my own thing, you know. And then he there was like some of the controversial stuff was he was the face of women's wear in one of the he was the face of women's wear, and I don't know what company, I forget, which just shows that he literally does not really like wants to do what he wants to do. And then at first when I saw all these things, I'm like, why is he doing this and stuff like that? But then as I realized, like, it's things that you want to do, and like you realize that like you can't be bothered with what people think about you. That really like brings you into a new level of self-confidence.
Yeah, he wore a Batman suit to proms, yeah.
Yeah, he wore Batman suit to prom.
What the?
It was crazy, yeah.
Okay.
But respect, yeah. I think we got a question in the chat.
You got what?
We got a question in the chat.
Don't have what? Oh. How do you guys feel about how mental health is viewed and treated in Singapore?
I feel like it can get quite neglected at times.
That's what I feel. So I feel I feel like with the right people, obviously you can feel much better. But the fact that you have to find those right people, that's where it gets complicated.
Like mental health isn't like so important apparently, especially in like workforce. Like you can get MC for like being sick and all that, but how do you say that you need an MC for your mental health?
Yeah, actually quite true.
I feel like they should allow that. Like at least like one mental health day to like relax and all that. And I feel like I don't know, it feels like if you have one mental health day, your productivity will like you would be more productive afterwards because you're like, okay, I'm rested, I thinking clearly. Yeah.
The funny thing is, right, when it came to my final year project weeks, right, where I have to go back to school every day and basically like research from 8:30 to 5 p.m. with break and tea breaks. Yeah, since each day I felt I just only have the night time to myself, it drained my mind quite fast. And actually this Tuesday, right, I woke up really like feeling damn lethargic and also very unmotivated. And so I just decided to just see the doctor and just find a problem with me. And they ended up saying I have some symptoms related to flu and cough. And at first I thought I would just get a 1-day MC and just go to school the day after. But I ended up getting a 5-day MC, which I had mixed feelings about.
Yes, the 5-day MC was because of COVID lah.
I mean, I think it's because my symptoms was related to COVID. That's why they gave me 5-day MC instead.
Okay.
And
speaking about continue.
I forgot what I wanted to say. You go first.
I mean, speaking about COVID, right? Ever since like this whole like like we have to stay indoors and stuff like that, it's been very like moody and like you just feel like so down, that kind of feeling and stuff like that. Am I the only one?
I
Or
think you
does
just need like someone to
everyone
talk
feel
to,
that?
you know what I mean? Like,
Circuit
Oh,
breaker
yeah.
fucks your mental health, man.
And also, way lesser physical contact.
Hmm.
Yeah, cause people
It's
will
like
be
humans.
some. I feel like most of my friends are really self-conscious when I touch them now.
mhm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, not that way, but okay.
Yeah. No, no.
Yeah. I can't even do handshake.
Oh.
Well, I went out with my friend and I want to hug them. And I was like, no, okay, I don't touch it.
Yeah, they do those like leg handshakes instead.
Lick
Yeah.
handshake.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's
Like-
not like you're not. It's not like you're scared you get like the virus, but like you don't know how to socialize.
Hmm.
No,
I
but I
mean,
feel like it's a bit of both. Like I really want to like handshake with you, but then at the same time, I don't want to get the virus. Like
Yeah.
like I was better safe than sorry.
especially if your social skills can also drop down during this whole period.
Yeah.
Yeah,
betul.
true.
It sucks when you have like online interviews and you're just like, I don't know what to say.
Anna said, how do you keep yourself happy, confident, and making sure you're okay at times when you're feeling low? Okay, I think we'll answer that later. Let's put that. This would be like the concluding part on how we
Right.
cope with mental health. Is Uni still here? Is Uni and Chingy still here? I'm curious. Just say hi if you're still here. And if the rest of you... did someone want to join? Oh, someone wants to... Oh, Wei Heng wants to join. Wait, what? Wait, Benno.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's so cool.
wait,
Um.
okay.
Yeah.
Never. I meet him.
Oh, Uni is in the. Yeah, she's still there.
Oh. Wei Heng. Dude, I never even video call Wei Heng once.
I don't even know who's Wei Heng.
He's like the number... He's Benno's friend.
No, but I don't think he. Yeah, I mean it's fine. Like if he doesn't need to on the com, because he's my friend and like but I think he's quite shy he's a shy person.
What's
Like
up,
that.
bro?
Hi, Wei Heng.
So,
What's up?
Hi.
Hey, wear earpiece. Then can hear you better.
He said wait.
Oh, I can't even see
Okay, it's
anything.
getting a little crowded in the chat. I mean not the chat, the Zoom call.
How to on audio.
How to on audio? You have to you muted yourself, so basically just unmute yourself. If I'm not wrong. Yeah. Oh wait. You muted yourself now. You wanna try
Unmute.
unmute? Yeah. Okay.
Hello.
Can you? Yeah, I can hear you. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Alright. Okay. Hi guys, I'm Wei Heng. So where should I start?
Wait. Do you have earpiece?
Yeah, I'm wearing one.
Oh, you're wearing...
Is it
Okay.
right?
No, it's
Is
just
the
like...
audio?
It's quite muffled, but it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm using a Bluetooth earpiece now, so
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay, just say.
Alright. Maybe I should start with my experience. Okay, for me, my toughest year was during Set 4 and 5, which is my N and O levels, because I'm not a very good person at studies. So it really came to me that it's very tough for me to cope.
Right.
And because I'm an art student, so it was very tough for me to cope with my other subjects and also the coursework. Because doing the coursework is very tedious.
Yeah.
It requires lots of time and effort. And during O levels, which is Set 5, many things happen. My father was actually in a car accident,
Oh.
Then which led him to be sued by the company that he was working for because he was a bus driver.
Oh.
Then he actually had to serve jail time. Yeah,
So
and
wait, serious?
yeah,
Yeah.
he lost his job
Wait.
because okay, so the story was he was the bus driver
Uh-huh.
and he got into a car accident and the supervisor okay, wait, this is a bit hard for me to explain.
Okay.
Where should I start?
I
Alright,
think I think you can just tell the gist of it, because it's basically
alright.
like
Basically he was subbed by his supervisor
Uh-huh.
because there was actually a technical issue in the bus,
Right.
but the supervisor didn't announce it. He just kept it a secret. And soon after the accident happened, the supervisor actually quit the job and all the blame goes to my father. So he had to serve jail time because of that. And other than that, because he obviously lost his job and I faced many financial issues because the only person working in my family is actually my brother.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's kind of tough. And I didn't grow up in a family which is really in a good relationship other than me and my brother. For me, it's very hard to talk to my family because I don't like to open up to them as they don't really understand me much. So I often keep all the things to myself. And anytime when I open up is to my friends, my close friends like Daniel. Yeah,
eh, yeah.
it's kind of and over the years for me, I really find it hard to trust people because oftentimes when I start to trust people, it always end up in a bad way. It's either they do something which backstabs me, and it really made me doubted my choice for friends. Yeah.
But
I've,
so so like how do you cope with all this like things like all these things happening? Cause it's like
Um,
damn stress out, right? Like
for me, I actually have quite a lot of ways to cope. Yeah. Um, for me, one thing is drawing, obviously, because that's my passion actually.
right. Yeah,
I
I saw your
really
Instagram. Yeah.
like it.
by the way, yeah,
I
Ibrahim is an
like to draw
amazing
because
drawer.
it helps me to. It's very therapeutic in a sense.
Mm.
Does anyone like
It
make
helps
fun
me
of you
express.
drawing in class before?
No, actually, they're actually quite
No,
supportive.
Oh
yeah,
wow.
because like he was one of the best draw. Like he is, like
Oh
by
yeah,
far, I know
actually,
like one of the best drawers that I know. Basically.
I never seen any of his drawings before.
Yeah. Okay. We will just
actually
link like
about that,
yeah. We can
right?
just link the account.
Okay, sure.
Another point is because I'm good at art and during O levels, I scored a C5 for my art. So it was really
Yeah.
a big impact
Yeah.
on me because I didn't expect my score to be a C5. I didn't feel that I deserved that grade. I
Wow.
feel like I
Exactly.
deserve better. Not trying to brag or what,
Yeah, understand,
but
understand.
it was just very shocking. It was like a very shocking impact on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he got the grade right for the art, we were all shocked. Not just him. We were all shocked. And then because he was the best drawer, like we all knew. Then him getting that grade, like what? It was crazy. And then
Yeah,
he was like, you also mentioned like how he affected you, right? Like the
yeah. I really after that I really kind of lose interest in drawing because I wasn't confident in myself anymore. Because that's the only thing I was good at. Like people known me for that. And yeah. So how do I cope is there's different ways. First is drawing, but the other way is by gaming because I really love gaming also. Yeah.
yeah
And I also love to listen to music and I also love going for runs because when I go for runs it really helps me to release my stress. It helps me to not think of any issues that I'm having now. I just feel free when I'm doing all those activities.
Yeah,
Nice.
exercising really does help.
Yes, yeah. Hit the gym, bro, every day.
Too bad gym is closed.
Gym is open, right? Talking about.
Ah, what?
Yeah.
Serious?
Gym is
okay,
open.
okay, never mind. It's been too long. It's been too long since I last went to gym.
Oh, Wei Heng,
But
but
now
the
there's a
story
few-
is crazy, cause like I never met in wait, did I meet in real life before? Did I meet Wei Heng in real life in your party?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, he was in the party.
Oh yeah. Okay, wait, I remember now. Okay, yeah.
Party, let's just say gathering, I guess.
But
Anyway, continue.
well, like, it's like a very nice person lah. Then like now I hear a story, it's like wow, it's like didn't know you go through all this, which is kind of crazy. Like think about it.
Yeah, and the scary thing about this, right, is people with mental health issues often look very normal in person because they don't show, like, they don't want to show the negative side of them. So it's very hard to tell.
Wait, do you agree with that, Elly?
Whoa, Jaren, your volume suddenly very loud.
Oh, sorry.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. Emidia is in the call.
Alright.
Emidia, hi Emidia. Shafiq Gaming say, To Wei Heng, you are an inspiration, very handsome fella.
Wait, Trent, if you wanna go, you can go already, you know.
Oh wait,
We actually downloaded Zoom for this. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But thanks for coming to the podcast to share your story.
Yeah, sure, no worries, man.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for coming down. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for coming down and sharing. Yeah.
Alright, I guess I go first. Okay.
See
All
you.
right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh yeah, he's on.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. What were we talking about? Oh, Elly. Yeah, Elly. How did do you relate to being like you cannot see you cannot see people who have issues with mental health in the public?
Yeah. Because the one that I met through Picture, the girl that I met through Picture,
Yeah.
she just seemed very bubbly and all that. But then I found out that she's not all like, bubbly. She has her own problems behind. It's just like a friend you put to people,
Right.
I feel like I mean you wouldn't want to suddenly open up to anyone, right? So basically anyone can be facing this kind of problem. Yeah.
I even
best way
asked
ask your what?
I even asked there was something I asked my lecturer Chair, do I look very do I look like the type of person who have like problems or like be very sad and all? He's like, no, you're very bubbly. I'm like,
Yes, yeah, you know, Elly, actually, I at first that was like my honest impression. Yeah.
but yeah, you actually have a very first impression of me.
Very what? Good?
Like, because I was a GL so I have to be very like.
Yeah, GL.
I didn't even see
GL things, I guess.
But this is eye-opening.
I forgot when was the first time I met everybody. I think it was through the football boys, if I'm not wrong. So some of them know you, then they know me as well.
Through the what?
Through the football, some of the football boys, I
Games Day, is it?
Huh?
Was it Games Day?
I think it was Games Day.
I went there to disturb Haziq.
Oh, okay.
Wait, someone wants to join. I met him.
Oh, but
anonymous soul. Oh, I scared.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
Hey, the top live guy had. I cannot. What's up, man?
My dad just got home.
Maybe it's Amadea. I don't know.
No, it's not.
Oh. Hi, what's up, man? How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Shahid asked me to come.
Oh. Okay. just say your name. Wait, I have no idea. Wait, maybe you want to introduce yourself?
I'd rather not.
Oh, okay. Like,
Okay.
so what do you want to share with us?
Wait, what's the topic?
Mental health.
No, nah. Okay, so basically, my thoughts on mental health is currently it's a very wide topic to talk about because you know, the part about mental health is at this time, right, with social media, your mental health is basically more on like following trends. If you realize, anything that you see on internet, and then once you keep on seeing it over and over again, you get involved in it.
Yeah, actually, that's kind of true. Thinking about it.
Yeah,
I
so
never seen it that kind of way. But yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
so basically what I feel now, right, is mental health. There's like a bit of problem when somebody says like, oh, I'm feeling depressed, but you don't actually know that whether this depression thing, is it like a source of something that happens at home, or is it just because you're scrolling through things, you're getting influenced by current social media and stuff. So yeah, it's a bit hard to actually understand like mental health nowadays because of, firstly, advancement in technologies. Secondly, the way we are being raised is different. So one thing about mental health is also that, parents, they've been through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So the way they're trying to bring us up is in the perspective of how they grew up, like the mistakes they went through, whatever they've been through. They tend to restrict us in a sense that they feel that it's something that they lack in their childhood. So the current mental, how should I say, like the thinking of us, like our thinking, like sometimes we say like, oh, I
Yeah.
can't go out. Sometimes I'm like depressed at home alone. But what we don't understand is that this thinking that we have is usually from our parents, or maybe the influence of our friends. Our friends is like, oh, you can't go out with us, so we're gonna ditch you and all. So yeah, mental health nowadays is more of, for me, influence. It's basically just influence.
Yeah, actually, I kind of agree with that. Yeah. Okay, I
There's a
understand. I see where you're
different.
coming from.
There's a very different way to look at it.
Yeah, that's a new. Wow. Okay.
I actually agree also. That's like 2014 days, bro. 2014 days, you go Tumblr, you see all the sad things, and you're just like, I'm sad.
Yeah, I mean, like, you see, even kids nowadays, right? Like, let's say I'm primary 4, primary 5, they're already starting to, like, cut themselves. And it's like, when we were primary 4, primary 5, we don't even know this shit because, like, yeah, because we don't have phones. We don't have social media. It's something that wasn't passed around in a very big context. It's not easily, like, you can't find this kind of, like, I'm depressed, I'm going to cut, I'm going to take drugs, I'm going to drink it off. You don't see it in a normal basis. But now, because, like, kids, primary 2 already have phone and all, and then they start scrolling it like, oh, this is how they cope with their depression. This is the current trend. This is all the shit that they do now. So they start doing it. So I think it's like, they are bringing it upon themselves. It's not something that they were supposed to do, but it's because of the things that they've seen and the way they are growing up now with social media. So like, they are more open to all this kind of BS.
Yes.
That, yeah, they start doing it.
Yes.
Because think of it, when we were P4, P5, we don't even know what's slashing. We only got to know in secondary school, when we got our phones, when we got the first iPhone 4, iPhone 3 or something,
Yeah.
those legend days.
I mean, yeah, actually true. When I got to P6, then I like started like mildly swearing, and then when I got to P6, I realized some of the primary, like the lower primary, right, they start swearing at such a young age. When we didn't even swear until we reached like a certain age, like which was like near secondary school, primary 6.
Yeah, I mean, like, you see, because like now even we got TikTok, right? So basically they're learning so many things that they're learning, which we didn't even know when we were young. All these sexual stuff, cutting, drugs, and then they do all these dances and all. So it's kind of terrifying, honestly, if you look at it. Like, imagine if we had kids, right? Like now, if we were to think ahead in the future, like how are we supposed to raise our kids knowing that this is going to be a normal thing in the future?
Okay, I understand.
You get it? Yeah.
Oh my god, you are scaring me right now. How am I gonna raise my kids?
I don't want to have kids, bro.
No, I think like in terms of kids, you shouldn't worry about it. Like, it's good I'm not saying it's very good to expose them, but like it's good to like just let them expose and then maybe be open about it to them. Like don't be like, don't
Yeah,
let them have the
being
mindset.
open with them, right? And okay, so basically being open with them is a good thing, obviously. You know, like they trust you, you trust them. But you see, when you're being open with them and you're giving them the freedom, but you also have to think of the influence they have in school. So like once they do it and they think like, my parents give me the freedom, it's okay to talk about it, then they're gonna continue doing it over and over again to the point where they're gonna end up regretting at some point of time. Because if you look back in time, right, when in like primary school or secondary school, all the bullshit that you've done, you've actually found out that it's a bit immature.
Yeah.
Like, you just sit down by yourself and just think, it's like, oh man, why did I do that shit? My life would be so much better now and stuff, Yeah.
But also like, I guess if your parents are like too strict, right, then you're doing
Yeah.
it behind their back. So it's like worse. So you rebel more against them.
Yeah, because from what I know is that the stricter the parents are, okay, so basically when your parents are strict, you have to lie to them. I think Elly, you know me, you know who I am. And I know
Wait.
you, okay?
Wait,
Okay,
it
no,
sounds so
don't say,
familiar.
don't say my name.
Okay, I won't say
Don't
any,
say.
but you sound
Okay.
familiar. Shit.
So
Okay.
when your parents are strict on you, you lie your way out of it. And once it happened like once or twice, from lying, it's gonna turn into something bigger. It piles up. It gets bigger. And Elly, I think you know that very well.
Wait.
No, don't. Elly's trying to figure out who is this guy.
No, when first at the
Benno
bus, I
never
was
come
like,
training, is it? Benno didn't come training, is it?
I know, lady. I know who are you.
wait,
I know who are you.
wait.
I know who are you.
I heard the voice at the first time. I was like, wait, why does it sound so familiar? It sounds, sorry, it sounds like some.
Actually, I had a hint it was you, but no, I know.
You know lah.
Yeah, I know.
Wait. Because my mind's just so tired now. Wait. It sounds so familiar. Oh my God.
Later can tell you, Elly.
Okay.
But anyways,
Benno, don't tell.
Hey, Benno.
Okay.
Benno.
We'll see what happens, I guess. We'll see what happens.
She's supposed to be
Anyway,
my good friend, so.
We have a question here. It says social media has taught kids coping methods that are not necessarily positive, and as parents, being open and educated can allow you to teach them what is right. So the one talk about being bad parents.
Wait, I don't understand.
I don't understand the sentence.
Oh, wait.
Okay. I feel like.
Oh, okay, I get it. Oh shit, sorry. So like, okay, yeah, you see the kids being exposed on social media and they see like all these negative coping mechanisms like harming yourselves, drinking, smoking. So they're like, yeah, it's not necessarily positive, but like as parents, if you're open to your kids, like if you're open to your kids, they're open to you, and you're willing to like educate each other, and you can teach them what are the wrong things to do and what are the good ways to cope also. It's like if you're not open to your kids, they won't feel comfortable to coming to you to like ask, is this a good coping mechanism? Is this like how I'm supposed to cope with it? Instead, they just do it behind their backs and like it just makes it
I
worse
think
because it's
what's
negative.
important is like, your parents, they have to know when it's time to be your friend, when it's time to be a parent. Like that's important because too much of being a parent, you're just fucking your kids up. But being too much of a friend, you're just releasing them into the wild, and then they're just gonna learn things the hard way. Yeah. Can Elly?
Sorry, how you are. Wait, who's friends?
Sounds good.
Oh my god, I can't believe you don't know. But okay.
People in
Yeah, bro, I'm
Seoul.
hurt, man. I'm so hurt.
Yeah, I feel better. I don't know who, but better.
But yeah, I feel like that's true. I feel like the parents should know when to be like close friend, like when to be friends with the kids, so that they can be open and like come to them in times of trouble, and then when to be a parent and like educate their child on like things they should do. It's very
can stop
necessary.
them from things, restrict them from things also.
Mm.
Like some things, yeah, you need to restrict them, but some things you have to let them learn on their own. Like
Mm.
honestly, if you mess up, at least you learn not to do it again.
Mm. That's also true. Right. Mm.
Yeah, sounds.
Yeah.
So do you want to stay?
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much for.
Yeah.
Wait, Benno, you just.
Yeah. Thanks so much for sharing the whole like aspect of the whole like mind shift towards like how we see this whole topic, and also about parents, right? We talk about parents and how the coping mechanisms that we could use, which is quite interesting. So thank you so much for sharing with us.
Sad man, see you at training.
Yeah, see you at training.
Ciao Elly.
All right.
Bye.
Ciao sister. Ni kalau kau tak tahu, aku tak tahu mana nak cakap.
Wait. I cannot think.
Dah, ciao, ciao.
Okay.
Bye guys. Have
Alright,
fun, stay
bye.
safe. Good night.
Okay, maybe your voice changed. I don't know. Okay, bye. Who's that? I still don't know
You don't
who.
know him.
Wait, I know he's probably on like a team with you.
No. You
No,
you
he's
can't
not.
expose. Okay, but anyways,
Yeah, I think we can.
I feel like we've discussed a lot today. And do you guys realize I cut my own hair? Like my hair is cut.
No,
Oh,
I
you
cut my
cut
own
your
hair too.
Oh shit!
Bro,
Why you
Yeah.
cut your
DIY
hair?
at home.
Bo liao. But yeah,
Really?
um,
Yeah.
I think we share more like some like unique question on how do we keep yourself happy and how do you alternative ways to cope with declining mental health. Then after that, we're good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was the questions from above. Right?
Yeah. Okay, so Uni ask, do y'all mind sharing some resources and alternative ways to cope with declining mental health and mental illness?
I guess a way is to, if you can't afford it, you go sign up for a school counselor, cause it's like free and you can ask them to like, maybe you don't want your parents to know, so you can tell them in advance, oh, don't like, can this like be between you and me only, and they will like respect your decision unless they only tell your parents if it's a threat to you, like you are in danger of harming yourself.
Right.
Then if you want to get like, you want to understand your mental health better, like the issues you're facing, you can try chat.mentalhealth.sg. Like they will give you a free diagnostic, then you can get a referral from them if they feel like you are going through depression or going through like anxiety. Yeah, so they will refer you to like a hospital in Singapore to a psychiatrist. Then yeah. And if you're feeling like suicidal, you just call the suicide hotline. Or if you're not comfortable with talking to strangers, confide in a friend that you're comfortable with, Like you can trust fully and they won't, but you have to remember to ask them in advance, like, are you mentally capable of me unloading my problems to you right now? Because like maybe they're going through something and you're just like piling it on and it won't be good for both of you. Yeah.
Understand, yeah. Wei Heng says, I think the best way is to do something you love to do. Yeah, that's very, very true.
Yes.
That's very true.
Okay. Benno, do you have any tips?
I feel like what Elly said was like complete. It was like very true. Like if you are going through stuff and you feel like you're going through stuff, right? I feel like the best thing to do is to seek help, because at the end of the day, right, if you don't open up, nobody's gonna know. Like we just find out like a lot of people actually have these stressful times in their life. So I feel like the more you don't expect everyone to go through these stressful times in their life, but then you don't even then some people just come out and then you're like, huh, you went through this like so stressful, man. Then after that, it just shows like anybody can go through this stressful period of time. So the best way to do it, right, is to you yourself help yourself by coming out or like seeking help, because at the end of the day, right, we are all afraid to open up. right? And nobody can see through what we put in our front. Like we can be bubbly and stuff, but like internally we are like very stressed and very like
Yeah.
sad. Yeah. So I feel like the best way to do this, right, is to, if you really need to, just approach someone that really can talk, like can comfort you, or just do something you love, make yourself feel better, and then maybe approach someone. Because at the end of the day, it's just bettering yourself.
Don't feel like scared to seek help, because that was me the past few years. I was so scared to seek help. I scared I would be too deemed like weak. But then I started talking to a counselor, and she just said, because I said I was so scared to approach them, that I was scared. I had this mindset that I was burdening them even though it was a job. And she was like, no, I think you're like very brave to like actually come out and seek help. Like you want to like move past this and like get better.
That's
So
good.
don't feel scared. Yeah.
And then to answer Anna's question, how do you keep yourself happy, confident, and make sure okay at times when you're feeling low? Personally, sometimes I think when you're feeling low, right, you can drown yourself in a lot of sadness. Like you can start listening to like sad music, and then it can start getting damn addicting. You can just like start crying in bed, and then it just like you're just wallowing in self pity. At a point, I mean, at the start it's okay. Like it, I mean, you have to let out your feelings, right? But sometimes it gets too much, and then you have to tell yourself that I can do this. I can be happy, you know. Like sometimes you don't trust you don't give yourself that opportunity of being happy because you're so deep into the feeling low phase. So yeah, I feel like once you tell yourself, okay, I can be happy, then you take steps to be happy and then to cheer yourself up in a sense. And yeah. Like stop listening to sad music. Walao, you said it, you still listen, you crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, Jaren said it right. Like you yourself can make yourself better. That's the at the end of the day.
It's
So
like
you
it's
guys
only
can
you.
do it. Everybody's capable. Yeah.
Yeah, you can talk to so many people, but like only it's up to you, lah. Honestly. Yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Just go to
It's
the
up
gym.
to you to help you. No,
Just go to
don't
the gym.
Go to the
don't go to the gym now.
Lift some
Now it's
heavy
like,
ass weights, and then all the
now
stress.
it's
some weights.
dangerous.
Then
Okay.
go out the gym, feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
Hey,
They
gain.
pause.
Endorphins.
Yeah. Okay. I think we've covered a lot today in this podcast. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. If you guys have any topics you guys want us to do, you guys can send me a DM or you can just list them right now. But yeah. Benno, you wanna take over and the live stream?
Yeah. Okay, I'll end the live stream. Thank you guys for coming to the live stream. If you guys were here from the start, just click 1 in the chat
Yeah, click 1.
so you can like see. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming and like watching. And for those who and for those who I put 1 by myself. And for those who like took something out, the one thing that we want you guys to take something out of this is we are the only one. I mean, only ourselves is capable of helping ourselves.
Yeah.
And thank you guys for also asking your questions and being very like this session was very interactive with our audience. I really like that.
Yeah,
thank you guys so much for coming down and like sharing your feelings.
Thank you so much. That is
that means a lot. Even though it's like 1 or 2, but it still means a lot. Thank you so much. And I want to thank our guests as well. Thank you, Elly, for coming down and talking about your story, your experiences, and your thoughts. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And
thank you for having me.
It's fine.
And I think that we can end the live.
Yeah, everybody, Inly, Cookie, and Xavier all stayed. Thanks for the session. Yeah, alright.
Thank you.
So, I actually don't really know what we're gonna do next week, but I'll keep you guys updated. You guys can follow me on Jam Films, and then you guys will update yourself on what topics we're gonna do next. If you guys have any thing you guys I can improve on the podcast, like maybe we're dragging it or we're talking about too much stories or whatnot, just like tell me about it. Like send me a DM and whatnot. I want to improve the podcast for everybody as well. But yeah, with that, I'll see you guys. Wait. Actually, wait. Since you're all here, right? You'll never see the intro, right? Give you one more chance. Wait. Let me play the intro right now.
Jaren's excited.
Are you ready? Let's go. Eh?
Oh my God.
Is it not working? Oh wait. There you go.
Welcome to the live.
Yeah, that was our intro. So yeah. With that, I end the session now. Oh my god, my voice cracked. Yep. I'll see you guys next time in the next podcast. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.
Bye.